There is something many people are carrying that no one sees. Not pain in the body, but pain in the mind. So many people are smiling, walking, living normally, but inside they are dealing with anxiety, fear, pain, and even depression. Today's conversation is on mental health awareness and why people struggle silently and how we can actually deal with it. And joining me on this conversation is someone who has dedicated his voice and work on mental health advocacy. My brother, Comrade Destiny Ekeke. I welcome you, my brother, to today's conversation.
Thank you very much. It's a privilege to be here today.
I'm really honored and happy to have you.
It's my pleasure.
I'm going to start with you personally because people connect with stories and not topic. What actually led you into mental health advocacy?
Thank you very much for that. What actually inspired me a lot into this mental health advocacy is that oftentimes I've seen that support and empathy have been a building block of helping a lot of persons that are suffering in silence, that are moving with loneliness. So this is a part of the story of changing the narratives. That's when people speak up, they will be heard, and their issues and situations will change for good.
Oh, thank you. Have you ever struggled mentally or emotionally before?
Definitely. Every individual we have one or two emotional challenges.
That's true.
Something that actually inspired me, that show some years ago when I was in the university, the 200 level or so, when I had when I feel a lot of courses. Okay. And I was discouraged, and then a lot of competitors, I want to make first class and all that. So it actually weighed me down. And until one of my lecturers was able to detect my emotional distress, and he talked to me that I'm bigger than failure. I can actually do better. He just said to step up and do away with the that stigma of failure. So, and I actually came up and I wrote those courses and I actually did better.
Oh,
so I see that speaking up is actually a very good way to help people heal from their silence.
Okay. What was going through your mind during that time when probably you were feeling you had courses that you weren't doing well until your lecturer came up and probably spoke up with you?
Yes, at that time I actually felt disappointed.
Disappointment.
Yes, so I felt that I cannot do more than what I've been doing. I feel rejection and all that. So,
okay. I get
that
it now.
help came up.
Okay.
So I was able to pick up.
In a simple terms, just little brief of just simple word, or probably in school they'll call it definition.
Yes.
What does mental health actually means to you?
Yes, mental health in a layman understanding, it just means refers to how we feel, how we think, and how we behave. That is our overall well-being.
Well-being.
Yes. So what actually differentiates it, if it's positive or negative, is the duration of the feelings and the intensity, also the impact. What does it have in your life, in your daily routine? So if it's positive, that means it's something you can actually manage on daily basis. So that is what really matters. The time frame. Yes.
Okay. And is mental health something people think about when things get bad?
It's so unfortunate that a lot of person thought about that only when they are in bad terms, and they mistake mental health for mental illness. You understand? So someone can have mental illness when you are diagnosed a condition that you are diagnosed.
You are sick.
Yes. So mental health just like physical well-being.
Physical
Yeah,
well-being.
it's something that we can actually maintain, manage on daily basis. You eat good food to look healthy. So it's something we can actually manage. You know, someone can actually have a poor mental health and still not be diagnosed of mental illness. In the same way that some people that have mental illness, they can also experience a good mental health when they have the right support, the right treatment, and the coping strategy that can actually help them. So it's not always in bad times that you should always think about mental health. Something you can actually manage on daily basis.
A lot of what you have said, from your definition, your simple terms, and also about how we can manage our mental health, it is something we can take care of daily. It breaks down to management. We can take care of it, we can manage it. How can we actually manage our mental health daily?
Yes, we can actually manage our mental health daily by, being physically active.
Okay.
And having a healthy relationship. Yes, those are the things that can actually help us. And be involved with things that we actually love doing. And we should always take a break whenever, we are over, we are having this emotional distress.
Okay.
Always take a break.
Okay.
And you see that you'll be regulating your
We should
mental
take a
health.
break. We should
Yes.
take a break whenever we are feeling emotionally distressed.
Yes.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
And why is it that so many people, the environment of our today, are struggling to talk about mental health?
Yes, one of the basic factors that actually resulted to that is lack of trust.
Okay.
Because a lot of persons, they have actually spoken up about what is going on in their mind, and the fear of rejection has judgment. So with that, a lot of persons have felt that, okay, speaking up, and the society, our environment, we don't even pay attention to something that we need to speak up openly. So a lot of things that are actually affecting our persons, we just look them as, you are bigger than this, you can actually do this. Especially when you are a renowned person, people don't actually believe that you can be emotionally down. So that will be affecting us because the environment, you don't pay attention to whatever is going on. So a lot of persons prefer to be dying silently and they are still smiling
in public.
You understand? So
I'm
those
getting
are the points.
Okay.
And it
Okay.
has been really affecting us a lot.
Okay. So what happens when people ignores those signs of when they ignore signs of mental health, like when you are emotionally down, you are emotionally stressed, you are feeling fear, you are feeling anxiety? What happens when you ignore these signs?
Now, when people ignore these signs of mental health, you find out that people begin to isolate themselves.
Okay.
And they feel this loneliness. And oftentimes, things that they love doing, that they enjoy doing, they no longer partake in them. And another thing there is that a lot of persons, when they don't do things that is necessary for them to do, yes, it really affects them. They are no longer motivated.
Okay.
Yes, those are the things that actually affect.
What you just said is being alone. When you try to avoid others.
Yes.
And I'm going to, what are the signs that people shouldn't avoid about mental health? The signs we should not avoid when going through Probably you notice something isn't right. You are feeling down emotionally. There are signs. What are signs we should not avoid? So people should not avoid these signs. What are
Now,
them?
when someone is emotionally down, you see that a lot of person uh they'll begin to have a sleepless nights.
Okay,
They, they,
sleepless night.
they are no longer comfortable with whatever they are doing, and even in their daily routine, it begin to affect their day in and day out, especially in their place of works. They
Less
no longer
productive.
concentrate. Yes, and even in their studies, in their relationships, it shows.
It shows.
So those are the signs, and when you begin to experience those signs, what you need to do is to speak up,
Speak up.
and the channel to who to speak to also matters.
Okay. Okay.
That is why often time, like myself, there are some persons that I do discuss on certain things about my life, because I've actually trust them, and they've, with their presence and support, they've actually saved me a lot from this emotional distress.
Okay.
So it's very
Okay.
important that when you feel these signs, you should speak up. You have someone to actually relate
Okay.
to save you
Okay.
from that
Okay. What
suffering.
what are some practical steps we can actually take to protect our mental health?
Yes, that is what I just said. There are some practical steps that we can actually take to protect our mental health. Yes, that is a therapeutic part of it.
Okay.
When
Therapeutic person.
when you know that you are actually done, there are some things that you can actually do that will actually boost your morale. There are some persons they listen to motivational quotes.
That's true.
A lot of persons they enjoy good music. Yes, and a lot of person, those are religious. They do refer to the Bible, to seek the face of God, and to some person, self motivation. Yes, self reflection. You telling yourself that you can actually do it. Like a lot of person, they can just look through the mirror and say, "Yes, I'm bigger than this. My feeling is bigger than this pain." And with that, and gratitude, you should always appreciate whatever you are doing.
Appreciate it.
Yes, it's very important, because it will help you, because that low self-esteem is actually affecting us too.
What you just said, low self-esteem. This is something that I actually see I recognize with mental health issues. People that are going through mental health issues, most of them look down on themselves. There's this low esteem within them. And what you just said is look in the mirror personally, talk to yourself, motivate yourself.
That is it. That is
Okay.
it.
What can friends and family members, how can they actually help someone struggling silently?
Yes, it's very important that when you maintain a healthy relationship, like family, friends, they can actually save someone from that silent suffering by giving them encouragement, and without passing harsh judgment. You should always listen more to them. It's very important, and with that, constant checking on them. That there are some person we just positive ways they can actually recover from their trauma. Can tell them that we are in this together, we can do this together, you are not alone. Yes, I'm always with you. With that assurance and with your constant check up, they can actually help them to recover fast.
Thank you. Thank you. Before we wrap up, I want to ask you, if there is someone listening to us right now struggling silently, what would you want them to know?
Yes, it's very important that when it comes to issue of mental health, it's very important to always speak up.
Okay.
Yes, the support is there, the help is there. We should not see that seeking help is a sign of weakness, because that gives you the courage that you can actually heal from whatever is affecting you. And you should know that when you heal from that stigma, there are brighter days that will actually strengthen you to do better in the society.
Okay, okay. From what our guest has really said and shared with us today, we should know that mental health is not weakness. To anyone out there struggling silently, find help, seek for help, find someone you can trust. If you cannot trust anyone, learn to trust yourself. Look into the mirror, speak to your identity, and find something you love. Try to find love within yourself again. Work things out. Your family is there with you. You have friends you can trust. Find people you can talk to. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for
And
having me too.
I'm really happy, and thank to everyone that is being part of this conversation. Shalom and God bless.